Business Today is brought to you by...
We start with a yes. But when life takes unexpected turns, you can still say yes to more. The Scotiabank Aero Platinum MasterCard credit card gives you points with every purchase that you can use to travel to anywhere. Plus, with just 20,000 Scotia points, you can say yes to destinations. With Scotiabank Aero Platinum MasterCard credit card, it's easier to say yes to everything. Apply today.
This is Business Today. I'm Marlon Madden. The Freundel Stuart administration has found itself between a rock and a hard place as it faces the task of trying to raise revenue from the National Social Responsibility Levy, which has sparked strong public opposition. Currently, the island's 4 main trade unions are leading protest action across the public service in an effort to pressure government to roll back the tax, which was increased from 2% to 10%, or introduce a coping mechanism for public sector workers. Economist Jeremy Stephen tells Business Today if the situation drags on, the consequences could be devastating on the country's foreign exchange inflows. He says while he fully supports the union's agitation for members, it should look at the bigger picture, which includes the government lowering its debt and expenditure, as well as increasing growth and productivity.
It could really affect the flow of foreign exchange. It could really affect the season if they shut down, if they actually do another round of serious hiccups leading up to August 7th. You definitely would have a lot of people that spend precious US dollars in this economy, especially given the weeks of imports having fallen. You can expect that it will be a little more tight, the amount of US dollars circulating in the economy, and also economic activity for the season would be underwhelming. And that's the direct effect.
Local construction firm Preconco Limited has been awarded the contract for the second phase of a major construction in Bermuda. In January of this year, the company won the contract for construction of a Ritz-Carlton luxury resort ahead of several precast companies from the United States. Operations manager Joshua Reed says 4 of the 5 residences in that phase of the construction is almost complete, and developers have expressed satisfaction with the progress of the project and the quality of the product.
The client is very pleased with how that project has been going, the quality of the work and the time frames in which we've been meeting the targets. As a result of that, we're happy to say that we've been awarded phase 2 of the contract, which is 7 hotel blocks, similar sizes to what was done for the residences, but just 2 additional buildings, and that is set to commence in September. So we're going to be transitioning straight from phase 1 into phase 2. It's now very good obviously for our island as well, because it's going to secure the jobs that are in place for both here and abroad over the next 10 months minimum, and we will continue to train individuals in Bermuda as well on the precast structures and installation procedures that we have going on there.
He says the company is also involved in a number of projects across Barbados that are also progressing smoothly.
One is Republic Bank, which is going very well. The structure right now is up to the 5th level. That commenced at the beginning of May. So we're happy with how that's progressed and looking forward to getting to the end of that project so that we can hand over to the client and they can start to take that to the next stages. In addition to that, we also have a luxury property on the west coast, which is a 3-building setup, 3 different blocks, 2 2-story and 1 3-story building. So we've started the first one and we're 50% through that, and that's going well also. On the south coast of the island, we have another luxury property. Production is underway for that and installation is scheduled to commence shortly. We've had some architectural wall panels which were also done for the Massey supermarket that's being installed in Sunset Crest. So that was also very nice to have some involvement and be a part of that job.
The government of Trinidad and Tobago is on target to achieve its 2017 goal of raising $70 million from tax on online purchases. According to an Express business report out of the Twin Islands state, a senior Ministry of Finance official confirmed that the government had met its target for the first 6 months. The online purchase tax was implemented in October last year. It is estimated that between 12 and 13% of all foreign exchange transactions are associated with online shopping in Trinidad and Tobago. Foreign exchange consumption is said to amount to US $7 billion annually. Now for today's financial tip. When traveling abroad, it is a good idea to take some cash with you in the local currency to pay for essentials like food, drinks, and transportation. To get the best deal, it is best to compare exchange rates and buy it before you go. That's been Business Today. Join us again next Tuesday. Until then, you can get more business and news by logging on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribing to our e-paper, and liking us on Facebook. I'm Marlon Madden.